Ladies, gentlemen, and those above such labels, hello and welcome to episode 100. Yes, we've done this 100 times of Our Unrecorded Podcast. I am your host, Trent Dean. My co-host, as always, is Dane. Sexually viable veterinarian, real Texas barbecue, aluminium, genetically absurd, big old bucket, funny Jesus, good source of protein, birch bark, costly detour, shrimp fried, method champenoise, night vision, plywood puncher, sloppy brass tack, home on the range, inevitable consequence, beefeater, baffling to Christendom, the guy who shot Harambe, Manador, tooth and eye surgery, dietary supplement, formerly Blaine, one shy of a trillion, Taco Bell bong, stapled to the monkey, questionable depth perception, birdhouses for eagles, first of the really great Wang Doodles, sketty, fine-toothed comb, not red, not green, not yellow, but a secret fourth light, the ghost of the host of the most, the ghoul, Fabergé chicken, free with your phone plan, second to last samurai, meatball sub, hold the balls, exposed brick, olive oil connoisseur, lost in space, not Dane, bespoke sandwich basket, democracy manifest, extra crispy, vehicular man burger helper, may cause dizziness, 7 minutes and 36 seconds, Mac 10 and cheese, all other nicknames were on back orders, we're gonna call him Jorge Larson. Jorge, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. I have 2 drinks because it's episode 100. I have an Aperol Spritz, so I had a little bubbly in there.
Ooh!
Yeah, because it's episode 100. And I have a whiskey ginger.
Speaking of drinks for episode 100, I got something really special. Because you see, when I used to work at the liquor store, there was a yearly release of a special beer from Goose Island, which is a Chicago brewery.
It is.
And what they say is you're supposed to age these. So that's what I've been doing. I bought a couple of each flavor, and what I did is I have the 2023 Backyard Berry Stout. And I thought, what better way to celebrate the podcast than to have a From a Chicago to a Spokane beer on hand?
God damn, you're
and
so
then
cool.
I realized that's way too classy, and that's something I should share with friends and not drink alone. So instead I have a 1.75 liter blue buzzball that I'm going to dump on ice.
It's so big.
This isn't the biggest. They had the boulders there. Do you know what a buzzball boulder is, Dane? Dane, it's a 3-liter buzzball. It's bigger than my head, and it's been established I got a big-ass head. Pop the cap off, because otherwise it doesn't pour nice. I know, I'm a professional. I know how to handle a big blue ball. That notwithstanding, Dane, how you doing?
Hey, man, I'm good. Little peek behind the curtain. We got started almost an hour late because I had to make sure everything on my end was working. Because you don't have to worry about anything, Trent. It's episode 100. Oh, God.
Yeah, so as
you don't
Dane
have to worry
said,
about anything.
I don't have to worry about anything. Here's the thing. He's been saying that for so many weeks. I'm so paranoid. There are tripwire explosives at the front of the house. I have a large bladed weapon within arm's reach. If all else fails, the buzzball is the bludgeoning weapon, and I'm going to shoot a hangover shot real quick because nobody drinks this much buzzball without consequences.
But no, Trent, you put in so much effort into making this podcast work that this is the episode that all you have to do is tell me how you're doing. If you have any note, because guys, it's episode 100, so we got to make sure everything goes on like a normal episode would. So give me how you're doing. Like if you have any fun stories, you have to tell me. And then after that, you just get to kick your feet up and relax and just give me opinions. That's all you need, dude.
Well, if I'm going to give you opinions, what we got to do first is I got to match your action.
Double.
You came in with the tank top, and you said, ooh, you don't mind if it gets a little slutty in here. So let me get my skinny, you don't work at a gym arms out for the internet real quick. And pop these titties just a touch. Because this is all Little Caesars right here, baby. That's all this is. You might have them from working out, but this right here, this is mozzarella cheese. About the same color, too.
Oh, my gosh. So, I am doing well. Today was the first time in, I think, 2 years, I got to have a Chicago beach day, man. And it was super fun.
You got to show off your little Chicago tan you got at the beach day. That's with the tank tops where you got to flex on my pale smoke-covered ass.
No, it was so nice because it was 81 degrees. The water in Lake Michigan was just cold enough where it refreshed you and kept you cool, but you never got too cold. Oh, there was not a cloud in the sky. It was fantastic, man. But yeah, no, I'm doing well. I've been a little nervous just because I want to make sure everything goes off without a hitch for episode 100 because it's a big one. I have been also very, very excited for this. Like I've been genuinely being like, ooh, baby, here we go.
I'm so scared.
So, how have you been, dude? What have you been up to? Do you have any stories? I have one story and one article, and then we're ready to go.
I have a couple of things.
Okay.
Dane, it's our 100th episode.
Mm-hmm.
For just under half of those, I've put together a bracket for us, and I'm assuming you have some, because it's an even-numbered episode, so normally I would have made a bracket this week, and you told me not to. So I didn't, which already fills me with anxiety, because I feel like I didn't do my homework at the state test today. But because of that, I've had some time and some inspiration. I've thought up the next couple brackets.
Oh, my.
And Dane, I use my iPhone Notes app for this. There's the dog going ape shit in the background. They don't like the iPhone Notes app. That was she's an Android gal. You know, these things happen.
That's why she likes me.
I don't think that one does. That's Harley. She does. That's the blind one. That she's not actually blind, but she doesn't. Oh, she likes people. She's just stupid. Love her to death, but she's stupid. Anyway, I'm going through the Notes app, making the next bracket, and I've always done a bulleted list and recounted because I'll make a couple and I'll close it. I'll make a couple and I'll close it. I don't know what number it is. Dane, for what will be our 102nd episode, I just learned how to make a numbered list in the iPhone Notes app, so I don't have to recount it every time I reopen the app.
Oh, brother.
Because you see, Dane, when you tap to type, there's a button that pulls up bullets, like a checklist.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of just assumed that was it. But you see on the bottom of the bar here, what I thought was 3 dots for an extended menu, you can actually just scroll the bar to the left, and if you go all the way to the left, there is a bulleted option, and you can choose numbers for your bullets.
Yeah, buddy.
So doing it the hard way is kind of the only way I know how to do things, and I've been making this way too fucking hard on myself. Story of my life. That might be the title of an autobiography if I write one, is just doing it the hard way.
God, yeah, that's true. That's true, because some of the stuff you've told me, oof.
And then you tell me the right way to do it, and I go, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no, in retrospect, that's 8 less steps. And then I've reached another important milestone in my life, Dane.
Oh.
I am, next month I'll be halfway to 30, right? 29 years old. And there comes an important part in every man's life where he has to make a decision.
I know the decision. It's either you get into grilled meats, World War II, or I don't know, woodworking.
Unfortunately, already decently into all 3 of those, so I had to make a different decision. You see, Dane,
okay.
this is a choice that will define you for the rest of your life. At every barbecue, at every party from here on out.
Oh my.
I've decided I need to have a little bit less sugar in my diet, thus the mozzarella tits. And so the solution is I picked my Diet Cola of choice going forward. And Dane, I'm a Coke Zero man.
Hey, you know what?
I tried the gauntlet. The as much as I prefer a regular Pepsi, unfortunately, the diet stuff not as good. You need the real sugar for a Pepsi to taste right. But a Coke Zero, immaculate.
Honestly, I don't know if I could tell the difference of a Coke Zero unless you place them right next to each other, where there was a Coke and then a Coke Zero. Yeah,
because the diet's got a funky taste to it.
It got a funk
Zero,
to it.
Something about it's fine. Something about it's A-okay for me.
Yeah.
So I'm officially an old man with a diet soda of choice.
God. Hey, do you know that Coke, have you seen the thing that Coca-Cola has launched, like a new font, and it's the Marlboro font?
It's just the Marlboro font. Yeah, it's so funny, which is how you know their new marketing team is under the age of 25, because anyone older than that recognizes Marlboro cigarettes, but anyone under that has only ever hit a geek bar, so they don't know shit about fuck. So this is just a bunch of 22-year-olds who just got their marketing degree, and they're so excited to roll out a new font for Coca-Cola, and it's just cigarettes. It's all it is. It's Don't get me wrong, it's a banger font. It's a travesty that Marlboro's had a monopoly on it for this long, but it's the Marlboro font. That's
it's Marlboro font. Also, I bet you the guys I'm about to talk about were partakers in the Marlboro, because I might have had the 3 single most New York men to ever New York in the history of the world on my crime tour.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I can count on 4 separate occasions in regards to the tour when they were like, hey, anyone get whacked here? Anyone
no fucking way a human being looked you in the face and said that.
He came up to me and was like, so you're saying that This guy got whacked here. And I'll tell you this right now. You gotta throw in a little more vernacular into your tour, man. We're from the Bronx here, man. We came here to do this. You gotta say that this guy got whacked here. And I looked at him, I said, dude, if I throw in too much New York stuff, man, the local Chicagoans come on board, they'll kill me. They'll whack me. And he goes, eh.
That's so fucking funny. Hey, come on, you didn't say you got whacked?
Oh, Jen, it was it was so New York. It was unbelievably New York, and I don't know how else to say it other than it was just like I think when I ever do visit New York, because I've never been to New York, if I don't I feel I'll be let down if there it is. If I don't hear people like that, I'll be like, oh, I didn't get the experience. I will say there was speaking of something like that. I remember when I was in the UK. We were in, I believe we were in Scotland. No, maybe we were still in England at that point in time. We were going to Bede's World. Bede, he's a historian of the early historian stuff. He's one of the few guys that know the stuff. And we're going up to Newcastle. And dude, these guys were speaking English, but I didn't know it. It literally was like, you know how the son is a joke, people going, he's got to there and get yeah, we did it. That's what it sounded like. And I remember just going, Welsh. Probably, but I was just like, I don't know. I didn't know what to say. So
I have to make a formal apology to the Welsh as well.
Damn.
I constantly make fun of them, and it's not their fault. You see, in my formative years, I was like 18. I used to watch a lot of WWE with some friends of mine. We had a whole fantasy league. We had a whole bracket. It was a whole thing. It's where the bracket started. Of course, WWE for me. And one of the best WWE pay-per-views I ever saw was in Wales. It was the WWE Blackpool, their NXT event. And Cesaro, the Swedish Superman, picks up Ilya Dragunov, the scariest Russian man I've ever seen, who does so many workouts where he's just bouncing on his head and putting his whole body weight on his neck. His neck is the same width as his jaw. And then he throws one of his is a diving headbutt where he just sprints at you head first and launches and flies for 3 feet. And then his skull connects with your body. And then he stands up and does it again. Ilya Dragunov's incredible. I love that guy. He was so much better in NXT.
Torpedo and
fuck it. Exactly, yeah.
And
the
Fast
diesel
and
torpedo,
6.
but he actually hits a 6'6" man made of solid muscle. The impact makes a noise.
Oh,
so the Swedish Superman, Cesaro, picks up Ilya Dragunov by his ankles and starts doing the Cesaro spin, where he just spins you in a circle, holding your ankles, and just spins you and spins you and spins you. It's a really incredible thing to watch. But a couple of the British broadcasters, the crowd chants every time you make a full spin. They go, 1, 2, 3. And I think it was after 6 where the announcers went, stop! The Welsh can't count that high! I sobbed laughing. I was a little bit crossfaded, of course, at the time, because you don't watch WWE sober. It's not good.
No.
It's been a long time since I laughed that hard. I still don't know if we had to stop. We had to pause the live show because myself, my good friend John Graham, were in tears, in physical pain. I wished I had an inhaler amount of laughing at the Welsh can't count that high. And I say it all the time for no reason. So I'm sorry for slandering the Welsh. I apologize. It will not stop.
I love it. All right, Trent, I do have an article, but I don't think I
got one more story before we get
to
the
good.
I took the scariest shit of my life 3 days ago.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh, we gonna get there, Dane? I'm on the porcelain throne, as one does, right? And it's not going well for me. So I think, all right, I'm gonna light a candle. I'm a gentleman. There's other people in this house. There's a candle on the side. I'm gonna light a candle.
You've done that and almost set your dick on fire.
So it wasn't that. That did happen one time, yes. But that is not what happened. I'm sitting. And you've been on my back. There's a little shelf because it's in a split level home, right? There's a little shelf about eye level when you're sitting. There's candles on that shelf. And so I grab the thing of matches and I light it and I go like this and I reach over and I light the candle and everything's fine. I blow out the match, throw it in the garbage can. And out of the corner of my eye, I see movement. And coming out of the top of the candle is the scariest fucking spider I've ever seen in my life. It wasn't small, but it wasn't huge. This thing looks like the Spider-Man logo. I'm going to see if I still have the picture of it inside the candle.
No, I don't want it.
I don't care what you want.
No.
It's not about what you want.
Oh.
This thing comes out and is twitching its legs and then catches on fire and falls back into the candle. It had apparently, I look and there's like eggs and like bits of web. So this spider had just made a nest in the candle. Yeah. Sharp. Looks like the Venom logo turned into a real spider, doesn't it?
I already deleted the photo.
Scary. That's a good call. That's the right choice. It is. So imagine that. I'm vulnerable. Pants at my ankles, fighting for my life, choking myself out with, the byproduct of eating food. And out of the corner of my eye, horrifying, the scariest spider I've ever seen in real life comes out freaking out, catches on fire, and falls back into the candle. Some stimulation. It scared the shit out of me. The shit out of me. Never in my life have I been so afraid on a toilet.
Two things. One, how dare you do this to me on episode 100? On the day of episode 100, how would you do this to me?
I have to, because you at least got to experience with your pants on. I had to see that vulnerable. I had to see that horrifying nightmare creature with my nuts out. So you know what? That's all you. That's all for you.
Yeah, I think you might have reached a small echelon of people where you literally got the shit scared out of you, like you said.
My heart stopped because it was on fire. It was dying. It was scared. So a horrifying, that's a 4 or 5 inch diameter candle, by the way. That is not a small candle. So the picture essentially, you see the candle circle this big, spider taking up a non-negligible portion of it, coming out, going, and then falling in. Never again. For every other candle that was open, I put the lid on. I took them upside down, shake them, and put a lid and covered them so it does not happen again. Scary. I feel bad. I lit a living creature on fire. I apologize. Wasn't the intent, but what the actual fuck?
I don't know if I've said this on the podcast, but I have a deal with spiders. If I am outside, that is your domain, man. If I see you and I'm like, oh God, hey, I'm gonna brush you off if you're on me, but I won't kill you. You come into my house, my domain, that is a death sentence. You're done. I'm sorry. I know they're good for the environment. They kill stuff. I'm sorry. You're in my house. That's the deal.
Normally I try to throw him out the window or do something. Morgan is horrified with fire, deathly.
That's
afraid,
why I like Morgan. That's why we're
afraid.
friends.
So I bought a salt gun because there was a couple times she texted me 2 a.m. where I'm at work. The bug assault pump action salt shotgun,
God,
so she can blast them fuckers from 3 feet off when I'm not here to take care of it for her. I bought a weapon to deal with the salt, to deal with the bugs for her, because I knew it. We live in a split level. We're in essentially a basement. You're going to spiders, and I can't always be there.
Yeah. You know what, Trent? I have an article ready.
Okay.
But I can't wait any longer. I can't wait any longer.
I gotta hear the article. Come on, I'm gonna make you. I gotta hear the article.
Fine. I should. The thing is I should just tell you to go fuck you, but it'll be okay. Here's the article. Capybaras keep their chill while crashing Brazilian legislator.
I have to. So funny. I think I texted you and a man to the shirt. I'm in the break room at 3:30 in the morning, and a man walks in with a shirt that has a picture of a capybara on it, and it just is captioned, "I love this animal. The carbonara killed me. I lost it. I couldn't do it. I had to clock out and leave and go home. I was laughing so hard. Everyone else in the break room thought no one else thought it was funny. Nobody else even commented, and I couldn't get words out to explain what I thought was so funny. No. I'm having a normal conversation with this guy, and then I realize what his shirt says, and I lose my fucking mind. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That's fucking comedy gold. That's comedy fucking gold.
I can send you a better picture of it real quick.
Please do. Because while you do that, one Brazilian state legislator has increasingly found its voting sessions invaded by a group of unexpected visitors. The capybara. God, that's really good. It's funny, man. I love this animal.
Especially 3:30 in the morning. That's pretty good.
The notoriously chill rodents strolled through the front door of the local legislative building in, I'm going to say, Cuiabá? Sure. In the central...
For folks at home, it just says Cuba.
You motherfucker. In the central Brazilian state of Mato Grosso, and surprised lawmakers who were preparing for a vote last week. The building sits on a park next to a park filled with wildlife. Staffer Nayara Bueno filmed the unexpected visit of the rodents that are native to South America on July 30th and tried to lead the mammals to turn around and head back to the pack. they show up here quite often, so we've gotten quite used to seeing them. Capybaras have surged in global popularity online due to their remarkably chilled and calm demeanor and highly social nature. As semi-aquatic animals, they thrive near rivers, lakes, and wetlands, often living in groups and growing up to weigh up to... How big you think a capybara is getting?
Okay, let me see. Capybara size in relation to their shit. They're pretty dense because they're rat-like. They don't move a whole lot. They don't have to do a lot of fat storage, though, because they live in warm climates. I want to say 100-ish pounds on a
175.
Shit, that's a big bitch. Damn.
Their visit caused no damage to the Mato Grosso state legislator. And, yeah, that is, I thought there was going to be more to it, but that was literally a short article. That was it.
You know, it's crazy, because we used to have large nonverbal rodents invading our Congress, but Mitch McConnell's been in the hospital so long we haven't seen him.
Well, no, they sent him up to a farm, so he has more room to run around.
Oh, yeah, he's in a farm upstate. No, he's been released from the hospital. He's fine, allegedly.
Yeah, because he's in the farm. Upstate, running around.
Farm upstate, running around.
Yeah,
Him and JFK having the time of their life at the fields.
Yeah, they're having a great time.
That's a fun little article. That's a nice little interjection.
Isn't that great? Are you ready? Are you ready? Can you tell I'm excited? Can you tell I'm so excited I can barely keep it in?
Dane, you're the kind of excited I used to get as an older sibling when I would have some horrific prank planned for my younger siblings. This is the kind of excited I would expect when you're about to open a birthday gift that's actually like a glitter bomb or something.
Did you know that
I
actually, my sister got me a can filled with snakes and it opened up on Christmas and I got like fully attacked by those fake snakes? You know what I'm talking about? You know, like
I do know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It took me a second. Yeah. Fake. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. My sister did that, and I didn't clock it because I opened it up, and the label looked like a fake ass label, but it just said Frank Nut, not Frank's Nuts. It just said Frank Nut, and I didn't open it up, and a bunch of snakes came out. So, are you ready?
I'm sickened but curious. Go ahead. What have you
Because, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second iteration of Trent Out of Context. Ladies and gentlemen, for the past 50 episodes, I have secretly, under Trent's nose, I cannot believe he did not clock this because I did it at episode 50, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned at the end of episode 50 that I was going to do it again. But, ladies and gentlemen, I have put together not one, not two, but 32-piece bracket of Out of Context Trent. Trent, come on down. Are you ready?
Yeah, man. I'm just happy to be here. So excited to play today. Oh, God.
And here's the thing, Trent. You've probably noticed that I haven't told you to go onto a Google Drive.
You haven't sent me a link to anything. I will say before the episode, there was about 20-30 minutes of you staring at your screen frantically and swearing and pointing at stuff, and your fingers going. I compared you very silly Ted Kaczynski-esque, as though you were assembling some sort of device that was going to be mailed to me. It's kind of the vibe I got.
That's because, Trent, for the past couple weeks, I have been trying to figure out how to play things through FarPlay and also have them be recorded so we don't have to do any extra work. You can just hear what I'm playing.
Oh, that's a horrendous nightmare to do unless you buy hundreds of dollars worth of equipment.
Nope, did it for free.
Oh, God, so that's why you were looking so frantically.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to work. We're going to find out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and those above such labels, how this works is I'm going to play a clip of something Trent has said that is absolutely fucking insane. I have written down, and mind you, this time I remembered, every time I captured one, I wrote down a little bit of what the context was. You have to try to guess it, and then I'm going to tell you, because I think it's funny to figure out what it is.
Oh, no.
Some of these I don't remember writing down, and they are just a smorgasbord of shit. So,
as far as, like, the context you gave or the actual... I'm assuming every clip is a smorgasbord of shit.
Well, there's that. The context I gave. So,
okay, cool,
ladies and gentlemen,
awesome. I'm so happy, so excited.
We're going to see if this works. I hope it does. The reason I had you take your headphones out is because I have two things going on in FarPlay. One is my voice, like an audio thing, and the other one is what is called black hole. And when I played something, it popped, like, it worked. So...
big money, no whammies. It wouldn't be our unrecorded podcast without a host of insane technical difficulties and a train that I can still hear.
Yep. Oh, what happened to your face? Oh, that was scary. You all of a sudden like
same
zoomed
thing that
in
always happened to my face.
Okay.
It's my mother's fault, not mine.
So I have
said it a lot.
Gosh, I gotta say it. I shuffled the bracket a lot to really make sure that they're all
It feels good, doesn't it? Shuffling the bracket,
up.
watching them change around. It feels good, right?
Oh yeah. Just mix it up. Now I don't have what number episode it is. I just have the like I do, but that's a whole other thing. So we have our first bracket is 19 versus 25, and God, please work. You ready?
Yep. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like,
please tell me you heard it.
That came through. It was me going.
God, it actually worked. It actually worked. I actually did it. Oh my God, this is a historic moment. Okay, so Trent, that's number 19. And are you ready for?
Didn't like that. She's very upset.
You ready for 25?
Yes. CTE may be permanent, but glory is forever.
and my good people, the goal of this is to try to find the best out of context, Trent. And last time for episode 50, I'm a danger to me, myself, and an ungodly amount of mozzarella cheese. Or no, mozzarella cheese everywhere. Cheese. All mozzarella cheese. That one.
I'm a danger to myself, others, and all mozzarella cheese.
Yes.
Gotta make that. If we ever do merch for this shit-ass podcast, that's going to be one of the first shirts.
So, Trent, which one? Do you want to hear it again?
I even referenced it on that with my mozzarella tits. Okay. It's got to be the CTE one. I want to hear the first one again because I have no idea what those noises were. It's the most Looney Tunes ass shit I've ever done. But go ahead and roll that because that's fucking crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like,
you sound so defeated at the end. That's what I love.
It sounds like I was getting hit. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Trent, before we go on, what do you think that context is? Because I have it up right here.
The first one, hand to God, I couldn't tell you. I sound like that a lot. I really, really could not. I sounded like that 20 minutes ago, before probably an hour at this point, before we started recording. Because I said something to Morgan, and she made fun of me stuttering over the words. And I went, well, yeah. That's just a bog standard Trent noise. I don't know if there's any context I could begin to pull for that.
All right, so 19 is Cortana versus BD1 in choosing on which is the best video game sidekick.
Right, of course. 25, I want to say that's football adjacent. Was that the episode we were fighting mascots?
CTE may be permanent, but glorious forever. Headbutting a ram to victory. That's all I wrote down.
That has to be the episode where the bracket was which mascot can you take in a fight. I think that's what that has to be.
All right, so you're saying that one wins?
The CTE, yes, of course.
All right. No, wait. I want to know who. Yeah, no. Why is this bracket not working? God, son of a.
Welcome to my hell.
Oh God, jeez. Now I know it. No, don't save the bracket. I just want to view. You bastard! Go back. Oh my God, where is it?
No, yeah, that's how it works.
Fucking shit.
Did it just fuck up and shuffle the whole thing?
No, it's gone.
What do you mean gone?
No, it's gone. The bracket is fully gone.
Like just deleted?
Yeah, it's gone.
Are you using a browser for it?
Yeah.
That's why. Gotta use an app. See? If you hadn't filled me with anxiety for 6 weeks, I could have told you this and helped.
No, I'm gonna do it the hard way.
That's the way we do things here at Our Unrecorded Podcast. We do it difficult. We do shit stupid. We do things straight up wrong.
Wait, I think no, I found it. But I just have to figure out how to make it work.
Okay. Nothing but professionalism on our 100th episode, by the way. We are so good at this. By the time we've done this 100 times, we still manage to continue to fuck up something that we do every other week. Because that's just what we do at Our Unrecorded Podcast. Stupid shit that doesn't make sense. And you're here, and you've listened to way too much of it, and I can't tell you how much we appreciate it. It is really cool to get to our 100th episode. I really have to appreciate that. So thank you.
Well, see, the problem is now I don't know how to... I thought this was going to be okay. I don't know how to make
this to paper?
I might have to. I might
have
have
to go old school with this.
Yeah, you know what?
I mean, that makes sense because you're like 90, so.
So you know what? Fuck you. I am going to go old school. I got to go up to my printer and get a piece of paper. So, Trent, in true episode 100 fashion, nothing works.
There's going to be a blank behind you, I'm just going to run my mouth where you're gone. Well, you can't fight back because you have your headphones and you'll hear me bullying you, but you can't say anything. You're going to be far. That thing's gone. You know, I can't do. If I drink the rest of the Buzzball this fast, I'm not going to be conscious by the fourth fucking pick. This is the best part. You see, he's going to go, and I'm going to just sip on this.
Well, I'm still here, though, because I have to say, I know you've said it before, Trent, but here at Unrecorded Pod, we are the epitome of professionalism, class, and dignity.
Okay, I can take the first two. There's nothing dignified about it. We opened the episode by me shedding my outer layer and shaking my man boobs at the screen. So I really don't think dignity is going to be a factor in any episode we ever do, let alone
I almost fell down the ladder.
God, that would have been. I forgot you have a loft. You're in you have like a loft. So you have to go up a loft to get to your printer. I don't wish any ill on Dane for the most part, but the sound of him falling down that ladder, being in the middle of this episode, might have been what catapulted us into fame. It would have been so good. You just briefly imagine he just staggers back in frame with a black eye and like a cut on his lip and goes, "Don't worry, I got the paper." After we just hear some crash box bullshit sound effect. I kind of want it to happen. I hope he has to go back to the loft and the ladder like breaks. It'd be really funny.
Wow, thanks.
Hey,
man.
You're back. You okay? Everything good?
Yeah. Here, hold on. Okay.
Speaking of doing this, I was cleaning in my desk area and I found an old paper bracket from fuck knows what from fuck knows when. It was just abbreviated in my usual nonsensical shorthand. The way I abbreviate things only makes sense for about 36 hours. So now that I found it months, if not a year later, I went, those are technically English words.
Yeah. This is going to take forever. You know what I saw on,
Well, what I would do is instead of transcribing the whole thing, you just transcribe the next round. So you already have like all those. So you just put 19 and then you put the winner of the next one. So that way you can skip the first round instead of write 7 to write out 32 things.
You're so
write 16.
Dude, it's like you do this every other week.
I'm really good at doing things the wrong way, but with shortcuts, so it takes a similar amount of time to the right way, so nobody can tell.
Cool. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna do this old school. So all right, so that is the
25.
25. Yes,
because 25 was me saying CTE is whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
This is gonna translate so well to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What?
Oh well, now it's wet there. So hold on, I gotta clean it off. So the paper
here at Our Unrecorded Podcast, we don't work when it's wet.
Oh god, now I do have to leave again because it's like unbelievably wet. So hold on.
Unbelievably wet. Nickname for next episode. Putting that in the list right now.
Hold on. God, if only I could actually be professional on the one episode where I take over.
Yeah, the one episode where you're like in charge of stuff and you have to run stuff. You being,
Hey,
but you know what?
Dude.
Now you understand my stress. Now you understand.
Hey, I made it work so you can hear shit.
Yeah, no, you did an insane amount of background work, and now you understand why I hate all technology.
Okay. Correct.
Like, if it was up to me, we would be doing this in a locked room onto, like, a fucking record player, is how we'd be recording this Edison stuff. I think that would be less stressful than the way we've had to do it, simply because of distance and how evil technology. I mean, I pay a subscription monthly to a service better than Discord now, because we have to do video, and the pauses were so horrendous. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So now we got paper, you got a pen, and you're going to play some more bullshit.
All right. Up next, we have in the next one, we have number 14.
I have a tiny penis. All right, you motherfucker. You sick fuck. You son of a bitch. I have no idea. How dare you? First and foremost, how fucking dare you? You rotten. I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you with my whole heart and soul. I know for a fact, whatever the context of that is, I was mocking someone else. I was probably making fun of like some lifted truck or some shit. But whatever it is, the fact that you just played that in my voice, and I know if this was 10 years ago and anybody actually still had their ringer on, that would be my ringtone when I called you once a year. Be me just saying, I have a tiny penis. You're a sick bastard. You're a sick fucking, you know it. You son of a bitch. Oh my god.
Hey, man. Hey, come on. You would be angry with me if there was a recording of you saying I have a tiny penis and I didn't use it.
Incorrect. No, that's not true, because I didn't know there was a recording of me saying that. I had no I need you to know that every time I click stop recording, my brain dumps everything I just said in episode like your computer finishing VRAM when you close a video out. I have no concept of anything I've ever said in any of these episodes. You just hit, that's fucked up is what that is.
Yeah.
It's really funny though.
Also, here's the thing. I put this list together a long time ago. I don't remember a lot of these, so I'm gonna get hit just as
fresh
hard.
for you too. Cool,
yeah,
great.
Okay.
I'm so glad we can do this together.
Okay, but in case anyone forgot what number 14 was,
I have a tiny penis. Yeah, cool, awesome. Yeah, I'm glad I said it so fast too. Like I'm ashamed of myself. Awesome, that's great. Pay $10 on Patreon to where I can show you that's not true. Just Venmo me $10. That's all it takes.
All right, and here is number 4. You sure you want to drink while I'm doing this? You might spit take.
Yeah, all right. I don't want to think about minion sex right now.
The fact these two got paired together is the work of the Lord. That is beautiful. God, that's beautiful.
Oh my god. Oh, you sick bastard. Oh my god. Okay. So minion sex or tiny penis?
Mm-hmm. This is all on you, dude.
I'm gonna go with minion sex.
Whoa.
Because I never want to think about minion sex. Never in my life do I want that.
All right.
And I don't have a tiny penis. I don't.
All right.
It's like average.
So
big ones hurt.
So let's go to the texts. What is Also, sometimes I type some stuff so fast that I don't know if there is a typo, but 14, which is Trent saying that he has a tiny penis, talking about the beat low job brothers you almost killed driving to work.
Oh, the blowjob brothers. Yeah, absolutely. I was 100% correct. Yes. It was about some jackass in a lifted truck.
So it's supposed to say blowjob, not low job, but there we go. And then number 4, the context of that is Amanda's League trivia talking about how minions are fictional immigrants.
Calling minions immigrants somehow feels worse than saying I don't want to see them fuck. Yeah. Huh. Does Gru use unpaid slave labor? Do you think they're like indentured? There's gotta be like ethical questions about Gru's use of the minions, right?
Well, remember, Trent, as we probably talked about in the episode, they work for the evilest thing that's in the world currently, but they were on vacation from 1939.
They retconned that in like the newest Minion movie, in that they were active. They were doing stuff in 1939. So
they were actors. They were actors. So
apparently being actors is more evil than Hitler?
Don't know. All right.
You should know.
It's not. At least the way I do it.
Right, Dane, the only ethical actor.
There it is. All right, we are moving on. Okay. That's hilarious. To
it's not, but that's okay.
All right, we've got number 12.
Oh, politics make me horny. I don't know what episode that's from, but that is a t-shirt I own that says politics make me horny. It's bright pink and it just says that in white letters right here. So.
Mm-hmm. That.
Okay.
Or
the gun was so big, I was prepared to like contact emergency services on your behalf in Chicago. Huh. The gun was so big. What the actual fuck? I'm gonna go with the first one, even though it is a stolen joke from Red versus Blue, because that's where I got the t-shirt from Rooster Teeth on their website is closing sale. Simply because I have no memory at all of the gun was so big.
All right, let's go into the
Check the scroll.
Yep, politics makes me horny shirt, and then number 29. You thought I was being threatened with a gun so big to call emergency service because I called you on the phone to say, "Hey, where are you? We're recording."
That's right. Yeah, the one time you've ever actually called me on my cell phone was because I was just dead asleep when we were supposed to be recording, and I was worried for your safety. That's right.
Yeah, which I
still
appreciate.
think politics makes me horny is funnier.
Okay, hold on, Diddy Kong, you gotta.
Yeah, no, Mr. Kong, or Diddy, to those of us who know his real crimes.
Hey.
A lot of people don't know, but when Diddy got sentenced, his actual sentence was to be transfigured into a cat and have to live in Dane's house. That was the actual, prison sentence for his crimes. Which seems weird to, oh no, you did all these horrible things. You get to live as a cat in an apartment. Seems like kind of a weird punishment for, sex crimes, but,
Get out of here. Get out of here.
No, your cat is Diddy transfigured. Professor McGonagall went, bitch, that's what happened. I don't write the law. I just describe it to those of us who are unaware.
You're a bastard. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this to you. This is payback.
Oh wait, no, I have kind of earned it actually in retrospect.
Yeah.
The deeper I get into this buzzball, the more I'm going to believe I've deserved this.
All right, up next we do have
talk about that with a professional.
Number 20.
Okay, hit me.
It's not as elaborate as it sounds, but it is incredibly stupid.
Okay, well, that could just describe anything we've ever done, ever. That could describe everything from episode 1 up to last week where we recorded.
Okay, so we've got that. Or, number 9.
Three.
What are you talking about? What do you mean? Oh God! Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Okay. If you had a gun to my head right now, I really couldn't tell you where either of these are from.
Mm-hmm.
But from sheer knee jerk of what the fuck are you saying to me, it has to be 3.
Yep, there it is. I figured as much. Let's find out what is the context. So, to number 20, which is the not elaborate as it sounds, but still incredibly stupid. It's a train.
Trains are incredibly stupid and not elaborate as it sounds. We just duct tape a bunch of buses together and said they could only drive some places.
Yeah. You know what it is? We talked about it this episode. It's lighting your dick on fire.
I can't believe episode 100 has been about my dick twice already, and we're not even halfway through.
And then, what the hell are you talking about when you say 3?
Numbers.
It has to do with you, Trent, talking about misscheduling the socials for 2026. You did it to yourself. So how do you feel? How's life? How are you doing?
This is just a tour of how stupid I am, is what I'm understanding. Is that this is just like a gallery of me being the dumbest man alive and choosing to record that in perpetuity and put it on the internet for friends, family, and strangers to watch and hopefully enjoy.
I hope you're having as much fun as I am, because it's so funny. Because the funny thing is, you would say this shit if we weren't recording it. Like, so this you're not putting anything on.
Unfortunately, just how I talk.
You.
That's the thing, is that I say worse shit day to day than most of this. Peach, why are you screaming?
Because she's ready for number 5. Are you?
As ready as I'm gonna get. See what we got here. Send it. Come on. In a different scenario, maybe in like a quiet bar somewhere, that dude would eat my ass. Just throw the next one. I have nothing to say that's functional. Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Here's number 16.
Yeah, no, of course. Hit me with it. It's fine.
There's so many colors and shapes. It's like a kaleidoscope of hate.
Oh, Kaleidoscope of Hate's good.
That's good, isn't it?
I have no idea what that is, but that's a Trentism right there. Kaleidoscope of Hate is like, oh shit. Now, what's better out of context? A Kaleidoscope of Hate or me getting my ass eaten? Survey says my ass.
Oh boy, survey says your ass.
Always does.
All right. So that means that was number 5.
Mm-hmm. The one
now,
after
Trent.
4.
Hey, Trent. What do you think context is for that?
I really couldn't tell you. If my life depended on it, I couldn't do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's if Iffy could eat Trent's ass.
Oh, Iffy and Waterway? Yeah.
Yes.
Different life and a different time. Of course. I don't know if I'm his type, but like he's one of mine, like for sure, dog.
Yeah. And the Kaleidoscope of Hate is my Google Calendar.
Oh, because it's all the different colors and how fucking how horrific it is to look at. Yeah. You know, your Google thinking about your Google Calendar gives me anxiety, and I don't have to live that life. And you're like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'll take another job because you're a freak. I have to put some of this back on you because every audio clip you play really just defines me as an. I'm gonna go throw my dog real quick. I'll be right back. She's being very annoying.
All right, and people, I'm gonna try and because there's been a big pause. There's a big pause anytime I click a thing. So what I'm gonna try to do is I wonder if I can like add an album. I wonder if I can do that. I don't know if I can. See if we can find out. Or can I add a playlist? Let's see, what happens if I do that? It doesn't work. Okay. A little peek behind the curtain. That doesn't work. So
another peek behind the curtain. My curtain almost just fell over.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So that was okay. Yes, that was 5 and 16. So now we are moving on to 11.
Look, today's raw and unfiltered like JFK milk, buddy.
Ugh. I was supposed to say RFK milk there too. I fucked that up.
Which is even funnier.
JFK milk. Well, I suppose milk back. Okay, that makes me unhappy to think about. Who's milking JFK? I mean, who has that kind of time?
Right? Well, because, you know, his head just did that. All right,
his head just did that, but you got to put some work in to get the milk.
Here's number 15.
Just a trombone player took a stray for no reason.
Why the fuck am I hating on trombone players? I'm gonna go with the JFK milk because I absolutely meant to say RFK, and nothing is more on par for this show than me fucking up someone's name.
All right,
I have no problems with John. What is RFK's name? What is his first name?
Rennedy, Fennedy, Kennedy.
Oh, that's the title in a heartbeat, brother. What do you mean, Rennedy, Fennedy, Kennedy?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, it's the funniest thing. Can't do this to me when I'm half a buzzball deep. That's fucked up.
All right. So,
Okay.
number 11, which was in fact raw unfiltered JFK milk. You meant to say RFK for Trent talking to me about the audition I had for Chicago Med for the butt plug guy.
Butt plug guy. Okay, his real name was Robert Francis.
I think
Rennedy Kennedy. Rennedy Fennedy Kennedy.
Rennedy Fennedy Kennedy.
Because he's a heroin addict. Rennedy, Fennedy, Kennedy.
Mm-hmm. All right, I love it. All right, we are moving on to number 6.
Why I'm thermodynamically challenged today. Thermodynamically challenged? Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or do you want to marinate on that more?
No, go ahead and send it. I'll just talk out loud to fill the gap it takes for it to actually come through to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why there's such a delay.
It's weird software. It's fine. I get it.
Here's number 1. Here we go.
Come on. Send it to me again just in case Dane fucks this up. I know for a fact, just based on the echo, that's from episode 69, the Buzzbocalypse. It has to be, just based on how fucked the audio is and how echoey I sound, because surely I don't sound that... No? The
I know for a
sounded
fact
like that even when we weren't using shit-ass lapel mics?
I know it's not from the Buzzbocalypse because... Well, you have to pick first before I tell you what the context is.
Can you hit me with the first one more time?
Yeah, here's number 6.
Still a little bit of time on that place. Come on. Why I'm thermodynamically challenged today. See, thermodynamically challenged makes me believe I was sick, but I don't sound sick. I sound fine. I'm gonna say, just in case Dane fucks this up, because I have to get a little dig on you in the bracket of Trent sounds like a crazy person. And thermodynamically challenged is something I almost got in a fight with my father about a couple weeks ago.
So, number 6 is you talking about how you bought a sample of cheap caviar instead of being a Saudi prince.
That's right, because something happened to me, and I had an Amazon cart full of hundreds of dollars of expensive import food. And then to scratch that itch, I bought $20 fake caviar.
Number 1 is you shouting at Morgan to Morgan sending you a funny article in case I fuck this European one up.
That tracks. Speaking of Morgan, shout out to her. She's put up with me recording 100 episodes of this. Has been incredibly helpful behind the scenes with video editing and making all of our social templates, and everything I use in the show has come from her hands. And every time I record, she closes the door to the bedroom and pretends like I don't do this, because when she decided to agree to date me and spend the majority, if not the rest of our lives together, she didn't think she'd have a podcaster as hopefully one of these days when I can afford a ring fiance. But she does, and she's stuck with that. So, sorry, love. Thank you for continuing to at least pretend to love me. That's enough for me.
Oh, no.
And better than I deserve.
All right, here we go. We are going into number 2.
They were moving? Why am I so far away from the mic? Why do I sound like an orc from Warhammer? What the fuck am I talking about?
So I had to make it like that because you blew out the mic so loud, I didn't want to scare people. So I had to lower the volume to this level.
They were moving?
Because it was so loud in the actual recording.
Now that tracks.
Yeah. So
okay,
that.
So that. Or hit me with the next one.
Here we go.
You had to lower it so much. Oh my god, I'm so annoying. Jet has paperwork. Jet has paperwork?
Jet has paperwork.
Now, I feel like that was me making an implication about either stealing or using military surplus. It's the only thing I can think of for Jet has paperwork. I'm going to go with they were moving because there was nothing more on track for this podcast than me fucking up the audio track by being the way I was raised to be, which is loud and difficult.
So this goes back to an article. Funnily enough, this actually, I think, connects with number 1 because this is about a phantom worm no one can find in an aquarium that's over 5 feet long, and the parasite on its gills is still moving.
Just like RFK's brain.
Exactly. And so the reason these two are back to back is because number 1, the reason you're saying, Morgan, send me an article in case Dane fucks this one up. I previously had done this episode. I sent you that article and you were like, this is so fucked up because I think it's a German aquarium where this happened. And you're like, we can't have this anymore, Dane. We cannot have this anymore.
Was it you just fucking up German names?
No, that it was this 5 foot long parasite.
Oh.
Yeah. And Jet has paperwork, is fighting the Jet from the football team, but I cannot fight a car because you say the Jet has paperwork.
That's right. Yeah, you still can't fight a car. You can't. You cannot. Halloween episode, whatever number that actually was. 7?
Yeah.
All those a year and a half ago. You can't physically fight a car.
I can and will. And I'll win.
Dane,
so Amanda sent that into another podcast. There is,
what do you mean?
Hey Riddle, shout out to a fellow Chicago awesome improviser and podcast. They do riddles and they do improv. She's a part of their Patreon, and one of their Patreon was like, you get to send in questions. It's called Chatterbox. And hers was, my partner claims he can fight a car, the car from Christine. What famous or what horror movie villain could you win in a fight or could you beat in a fight?
Damn.
Yeah,
but they can't.
Hey, the thing is, they found it funny. They never said I couldn't. So I'm taking that to the bank.
Okay, but I did. They don't know you. I know you.
I'm taking it to the
fight
bank.
a car. You can't. Don't you pull a fucking
room.
Donnie impression at me with this bullshit. You can't fight a car. You can't. I'm gonna hit you with the car.
You ready? Ready for the next one?
Yeah, hit me.
We got number 21.
Oh my god! So that's another one you lowered the volume on because I busted the microphone, I'm assuming.
Because you said this phrase.
Oh my god! So loud. So loud.
Unbelievably loud, brother. Okay. Unbelievably loud.
There's no world in which I could pull context for that. That would have been my reaction to
the next one?
Number of things you've said. So I'm drinking Shrek piss is what this is. But it's delicious.
Hold on, we gotta get a clean on that because the folks didn't hear it. Because I forgot this one existed.
So I'm drinking Shrek piss is what this is. But it's delicious. So I have no idea what the context is for the first one, but I know for a fact the second one is me describing a yuzu matcha martini lemon drop I made. That's 100% what that is, because the only thing I've ever described in my life as Shrek piss is that swamp-ass green matcha martini I made. Which is still delicious, and I'll drink that piss any day, by the way. I'm just out of that yuzu vodka, and shit's expensive. So, even more so when you don't work at a liquor store with a discount.
There it is. So, which one will it be? Shrek pissed or, oh my god! The way you say, oh my god, is fantastic. If it wasn't, I wish I could get it louder, but it's so loud.
You can, you're just a coward. I'm going to go with the oh my god one, because the fact that I'm too powerful for Dane to play back at full strength, it is kind of filling me with like a little bit of joy. And power.
I do it for our listeners, man. Remember the time you jump scared one of the listeners and they commented, careful about a jump scare?
Okay. The jump scare was me making a snorkeling noise into the microphone, which, to be fair, the sound of me doing that, understandably. But me yelling, I mean, you and I yelling at each other is really the big appeal of this show, is it not?
Yeah, but dude, the ones I had to lower, it's so loud, man. Like, it's so loud.
Sounds like somebody's a baby back bitch.
I'm just trying to look out for our lovely, lovely listeners. Now,
of course, that's fine.
You are correct. Drinking Shrek piss is one of the many podcast beverages. And oh my God is how much, in reaction into how much Hooters was in debt.
Oh, that's right. God, it's crazy if the titty bar doesn't make money anymore. People are too woke about their wings.
All right.
Can I say that?
Well, you're a half a buzzball in, so I guess so. All right, we are moving on, my good sir, to number 10.
I am like a poorly assembled bionicle.
I'm assuming that has to be related to me like popping my joints or my neck or some part of me, because I am a poorly assembled bionicle, and I sound like an Etch-a-Sketch, not an Etch-a-Sketch, Tinker Toys. That's what I sound like when I move, just like grinding metal on metal. Fun story about that. I was in the lab, and something happened.
Wait, were you in the lab late one night?
No, it was like 5:30. It wasn't that late.
Damn!
It was like 5:30 in the afternoon. It wasn't late at all. The sun was still up. And I crouched down because all of our chairs have gone missing. We're like short of 3 chairs, and even when we had those 3 chairs, we still had 4 more people than chairs. There wasn't enough places to sit. So I pulled the Total Wine Pop squat because my boss didn't like it when we sat. She thought it was a bad look when we sat on anything on camera because she's a psycho. She's the worst, whatever. So I just got really good at that Slav squat where you pop it and you lock and just kind of resting on your heels. And I did that, and both of my knees sounded like a Kit Kat part. Like awful sound. It didn't hurt, but it was a grinding sound that was loud enough that 3 people went, do you need help getting back up? And I went, no, I just sound like that. And they went, cool, because it was like 2 weeks into me working there. So the very first
Your
impressions
nipple
of these people
erections are embarrassing me.
Hold on,
hit me
wait.
with that one more time.
Yep.
Your nipple erections are embarrassing me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought there was going to be a longer pause.
Nope, that's okay. Your nipple erections are embarrassing me in what sounds like a Spock impression. Those dogs are so annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go. Ooh, shit, this is tough. Because these are both very, very me.
Mm-hmm.
With or without context, I fully believe I said these things. If you didn't have a recording, if you just handed me a piece of paper that said you said both of these things out loud, I would unfortunately believe you.
What is it, buddy?
I'm going to go with nipple erections.
Whoa! That is not what I thought you were going to do.
The bionicle thing is unfortunately just true. That's not funny. I am just a bionicle made with Mega Bloks parts.
So, funnily enough, poorly assembled bionicle, little things, neck crack bracket.
I knew it.
And the nipple erections, embarrassing me, are also your words, Confederate General Jim Nipples guy.
Confederate Jim Nipples guy.
Nope, Confederate General Jim Nipples guy, not Confederate Jim. Those are 2 different guys.
Confederate General Jim Nipples guy.
There was a guy
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, there was a guy that came in to the gym, and I believe he sounded like either he had a name like a Confederate general or he sounded like one, and he was like, it's cold out there. Nipple erections. And then he walked away.
That's right. Oh, and your nipple erections are embarrassing me. Okay. Yeah, okay. Still nipple erections.
Still nipple erections. Here we go. We are moving on.
A good neck crack is just worth it.
Number 30. Here we go.
What the fuck, man?
You gave me some good shit this time, man. You gave me some good shit.
Okay, just yes or no, was that the buzzball bracket? Because that sounds like my reaction to drinking a couple of those flavors.
Funnily enough, no. But you are close into what it is, though.
So I drank something that was bad. That's just a lot of days I have in this life. Okay, hit me with the other contender, I guess.
Alrighty, here we go.
If you don't win this fight, I'm not going to jerk you off.
I'm having so much fun. Oh, man. Oh, it's just good, brother. It's just...
Was that also from the video game bracket? Was that a joke about me making like Cortana jerking off Master Chief in the suit? No?
Nope.
Not at all? That's
I got
the only context in which I could think about saying that.
Nope, there's another one, and funnily enough, there's actually been a good amount from this episode.
Oh, God. Okay.
All right, what is it, man?
Jerking off or me sounding like I'm going to puke. I'm gonna say it's the jerking off one, but I am horrified at the context of the first one if it wasn't the buzzballs.
All right, so you're going jerking off. Number 30, the first one.
Can't say that.
That's you eating a dill pickle Oreo.
That's the correct reaction to eat a dill pickle Oreo. That is the right response. That might be one of the most evil things I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah, and then number 26, the jerk off one, is the LSD sex craved dolphin mascot.
That bracket sure was a hell of an episode, huh?
Wasn't
Where we're
it
fighting
just?
the NFL mascots? Yeah, I'm sure I said some deeply unhinged shit there.
All right, we are getting close to the end of round 1, so we're getting close to not having some new things. All right, here we go. I'm going to see if this works. If I just click the play button here, will there be less of a pause? Let's find out. Number 3.
Oh, I wasn't Googling the Fuhrer. I wasn't trying to buy a copy of Mein Kampf.
And did you notice? I figured out if I don't double click the thing, if I just click the preview button on it, it plays immediately. So I should have been doing this right from the beginning.
See, I love learning how to make our product better halfway through the product. Buzzball update.
Oh wow, that's a Buzzball update. But are you also? Oh, now it won't work. I guess I can only do it once. I was gonna replay it again. Okay. So I know that only works once. All right.
The Fuhrer
or
is upper lay and lower lay the difference between an escort and a hooker? Is that basically what that is?
So that...
Are you trying to get me put on a list with these two? Is
Maybe.
that what's happening? Is that you play these two clips back to back at like a court hearing and I get 5 to 10 years?
Well, there's this one.
Oh, I wasn't Googling the Fuhrer. I wasn't trying to buy a copy of Mein Kampf.
Or...
Is upper lay and lower lay the difference between an escort and a hooker? Is that basically what that is?
I have to go with the Fuhrer on this one. Just because...
Wow, I'm going to put that in for next year.
Yeah,
Jesus
okay, Trent, go with the Fuhrer. Because upper lay and lower lay, that's funny. That's a good joke. That, any other comedian who hears the words upper lay, they're going to hit that. They're going to think that's funny. I really don't remember, the Fuhrer. I mean, that's what I sound like when I talk about white supremacists in general, but I really couldn't tell you.
So, that, number 3, about Hitler... That is when I got the weird Quora email about Hitler. Like, just randomly.
That's right, because you were Googling it. That's right.
Yeah. And then...
You got the email, not me. Hitler doesn't show up in any of my emails. We can search it right now. All 23,000 unread ones.
God, that's hurtful. Number 17 is
actually.
The name of a person who works at Campbell's. An article I said.
Wasn't the guy who works at Campbell's super racist?
Yes.
Didn't that happen?
Uh-huh. I think it did.
24,000.
Right. God, just don't show me that.
24,256 unread emails.
All right.
It's not my fault. Kind of.
Oh man, we still got a good amount here. Okay, here we go. We've got number 13.
You want a little Zeppeli or you want a little Thangalang?
That's from the donut bracket. I remember Zeppeli being an Italian donut from the donut bracket. I'm so smart.
Good for you.
Or what are we hitting with myth? Thangalang or Zeppeli?
We've got number 32.
You kids are learning about gorillas? I want to hear about the gorillas.
I forgot about that one. That's a real good one.
Oh my god. Okay. So am I a gorilla pervert or am I a donut weirdo?
Also a good name for your autobiography.
All right. Well, you know what, you motherfucker. You sick son of a bitch.
Just saying.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Which one? Do you want to hear him again? Let's hear him again. Number 13.
You want a little Zeppeli or you want a little Thangalang?
Or number 32.
You kids are learning about gorillas? I want to hear about the gorillas.
I have to go with Zeppeli or the Thangalang because I sound less like I have my hands in a trench coat preparing to flash people. What is wrong with me in that second clip? I sound like a voice out of a dark alley.
Because you were saying that Trent joins a group at a zoo just like the rando did on my tour. The guy that just tried to get on the bus, and I was like, you can't do that.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah.
And yes, number 13, you've correctly said, talking about donuts with weird names.
Didn't the Thangalang win that one?
I think it did. All right, we've got number...
Always go with the Thangalang.
Number 22.
I don't want dirty femboy money.
You said it with such confidence, buddy. God, you had some oomph, some stank behind that one.
I said femboy like it was a slur.
You really did, man. So that, or...
I feel like 2's an average number of murders.
I got some real good ones this time, man. I got some real fucking good ones, and I'm proud of myself. So, Trent, is it...
I don't want dirty femboy money.
Or...
I feel like 2's an average number of murders. Here's the problem, right? I think you and I both can agree. If the only way to monetize this show was dirty femboy money, we wouldn't say no. I think we both want dirty femboy money.
I don't know. Your thing says otherwise.
And I do stand by the fact that 2 is an average number of murders. I think we have to go with that because that is more indicative of my truth.
Wow.
And if there is dirty femboy money to be had, I think we're reaching for it.
So, speaking of dirty femboy money, Trent doesn't want
money that's dirty. I want to clarify. Yeah. The femboys are not dirty. It's their money that is.
You're talking about the dirty femboy Hooters.
Oh, femboy Hooters and goth IHOP. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're back. We're back. Yeah. Okay,
and then,
still stand by. Yeah.
Number 7 is a number of murders cleaning up fire extinguisher dust.
Oh, yeah, I should have killed that guy. Yeah, for sure. I think, now I want to clarify, I think 2 is an average number of murders. I'm pretty sure I ended that with if you work retail. I'm pretty sure the context of having to interact with the public was somewhere involved in that sentence.
I don't know.
I think you're allowed to kill 2 people if you've ever had to work retail, as long as those 2 people are customers.
All right, so we have 2 left in round 1, man. We have 2 left in round 1. Here we go. We got number 31.
Don't.
Oh, that's real good. Oh, I forgot about that one.
Huh?
Yeah, I forgot about that one a lot. Damn.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and then number 8.
Yeah, dude, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. I'm not thinking about the needle.
Ooh, cheers to me, because these are some good ones, y'all. Oh,
you're going to hell, Dane. You're going somewhere. You're going somewhere special, and you deserve to be there. I want to make it like super, super clear that for this episode alone, I'm going to see you in hell because I earned my spot a different way. But you, it's this right here. Up until this moment, you had a clean slate. You were going to make it to those pearly gates, and now you and me are going to be recording this podcast for the devil.
See, I don't think so, because all I have to say is, don't.
You son of a bitch.
That's all I got to say.
Son of a bitch.
Just all I got to say.
Hit me with the second one more time.
Yeah, dude, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. I'm not thinking about the needle.
Now, I know that's about me being at the dentist. I don't remember why I popped the semi.
You ready? Oh, no, you have to tell me first, and then I'll tell you. No, you have to tell me which one you want.
Oh, I think it has... It's got to be the needle one. It has to be the man's fingers in my mouth.
So, speaking
that's a horrendous sentence. But why did I...
It's the dentist air gun on your neck.
That's right! Yeah, because the dental assistant had the air gun. It was like blowing like gentle mechanical kisses up and down my neck. Fucking insane. Still crazy that happened to me. Yeah. It probably happens to anyone who goes to that office. Because she didn't bust that out just for me. That's a technique she's practiced.
Do you want to know why you whispered don't?
Sure.
Because that's the hamburger telling people to not take a photo at the McDonald's wedding at the McDonald's hotel. That's what you said. That's what you said, Trent.
McDonald's wedding at the McDonald's hotel is still so fucking funny.
It's so weird, dude. I wake up plagued by it constantly.
I vaguely remember I know there's a McDonald's hotel on the McDonald's campus. I have to move this water bottle. I keep smacking it. It's so loud every time I do. It's because the rubber gasket, the gusset, fell off the bottom. Gusset's a word. Don't you make that fucking face at me. Gusset's a real word. It is. Do I have a bag nearby? You know when you open a bag and it's meant to stand, like a bag of granola or dried berries? That fold in the bottom that goes flat, that's a gusset.
Why do you know that?
I learned it from Steve, 1989 MRE, the dude who's like clearly turbo autistic who eats MREs on YouTube for like and does like classic YouTube format every video he produces thing. Steve 1989 calls it a nice gusset whenever he sets a drink down. It's got a good gusset to it.
All right, we are the last one for round one. So this is the last new thing we'll hear, and then we're gonna hear repeats. Here we go, number 24.
It might, but if McCarthyism was still a thing, I would inform on you. I would say you were a communist.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. I mean, I probably still would. For this episode alone, I'd report you for McCarthyism.
Yeah. Or number 28.
Mississippi, no! I sound so concerned.
You do. So
it's got to be the McCarthyism, because right now, I'd report you to the board. I would call Mr. McCarthy and be like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but Dane, at this address, because I have your address, he's been distributing communist paperwork.
Well, there's a train, so I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I'm almost out of my drink. That's how good this episode's been. Well, you're just going to leave it a pause right there while my train is going? You usually cover my ass.
I'm trying. I'm responding to a series of text messages. I've been trying to ignore my phone and I get any better.
During our recording on episode 100, when I'm doing, I know I said you could kick your feet up, but I wanted you to pay attention.
Oh, so I got to put my shoes back on and I'll have my feet up and my toes out. You don't want my toes out for episode 100? That's what I'm hearing. I'm understanding you don't care about my toes. That's what I'm understanding. Dane hates my feet. Dane's a foot hater. You know what? It's episode 100, Dane. I'm going to come out with a possibly cancelable, controversial take. I think foot fetishes have it too easy in this country. I think if you like feet, your life is too easy, and frankly, you deserve every ounce of shame you get. You've got it too good for too fucking long, and you don't deserve it.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. The rest of us, anybody else who wants, have a little sneak peek, we got to go to some shady website. You can just watch a Tarantino film and pop one. That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
Well, I mean,
your porn is on streaming services. Mine is on some website I got to go to incognito for. You can just pull up Netflix and get off. I got to go to some fucking shady browser.
No, all you got to do is go to the dentist.
You sick fuck. You son of a bitch.
Boom! Gotcha! Bam! I'm on fire today, y'all. You're witnessing gold right now.
I hate it. You're just loading a gun with my own bullets that I made and then pointing it at me. Okay.
So, number 24, if McCarthyism still existed, he would report me for being a communist because I like ketchup on my Costco hot dog.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I like ketchup on my Costco hot dog.
But
is this hypocritical McCarthyism?
I guess so.
Wasn't it most of it?
Yeah. And then number 28, Mississippi No, is when they sent Coolidge a raccoon for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Because nothing screams delicacy at the White House like eating a raccoon.
All right, guys, we are on to round 2. Hopefully things are going to go a little quicker now because we've already heard this stuff. But back to the top of the bracket, we've got number 25.
CTE may be permanent, but glory is forever.
Or number 4.
I don't want to think about minion sex right now. See, the thing is I think there's an amount of CTE I have that leads to me discussing minion sex. Like, these go hand in hand. It's really hard to pick. This is like a chicken or an egg situation for me right now.
These are tough. They're both good.
They're both really good. And the dog disagrees. I apologize if that's coming through on the recording.
It does. It does.
Fuck all nothing I can do about it.
I'm
sorry.
I know.
It's, they're livestock guardian dogs and they don't have any sheep, so they must bark at the cul-de-sac. Them's the breaks. All
right.
I'm going to go CTE because I think, unfortunately, one of the defining factors that many people know about me is that I'm kind of immune to concussions. I have a skull built up. Listen, you know this for a fact. There have been times that shit has bounced off my skull and broken or made a noise so concerning, bystanders turned and looked, and I didn't feel it. You know how, like, sometimes you, like, rest your head, like, your partner will put their head on your shoulder and you'll go like this? I'll do that, and I won't feel anything, and Morgan will be like, what the fuck? What is wrong with you? Because I will just, like, drop my head, and the density of my fucking dome causes damage to her that I didn't recognize as a sensation, let alone a damaging one. Like, I know that came through on the recording. Yeah, didn't feel that. That's fine. That's just how it is up top.
God.
I used to headbutt people recreationally. There's a knot right here from where I used to do, because nobody expects a 6'4" fucking freak to bend his head down to hit your head with his head. I just get away. Maybe I do have CTE. Introspective for a moment.
Right.
CTE is going to advance here.
All right. Now
it always does.
We are moving on to the next one. Number 12.
Oh, politics make me horny.
Or 3.
Politics make me horny because I miss old Rooster Teeth.
Really? I thought 3 was going to go further.
Here's the thing. I drop into that demon voice just kind of,
You
saying
do.
3 is funny, but it's just a thing I can do because I've got a kind of a higher pitched voice. So dropping into it,
And in the first age, the Doomslayer.
it's fun. It kind of catches people off guard, So I do it a lot. Me saying the number 3 doesn't jump out to me as something special.
Alrighty, here we go. We are moving on to number 5.
In a different scenario, maybe in a quiet bar somewhere, that dude would eat my ass.
Or number 11.
Look, today's raw and unfiltered like JFK milk, buddy.
The messing up of the name is very funny.
The messing up the name is funny, and I'm going to go with that just because let's everybody be honest here. Let's have a sit down, let's hold hands and come together. In a different scenario, I'm eating Iffy's ass. He's so much bigger than me. He's not going to do that for me. It's fine. I understand. Shout out to you, dude. I'm not trying to slander you at all, but let's be honest here. One of us is in charge of the scenario, and it ain't me. It ain't me. You could bench press my body with one arm. That's not a bench press at that point, is it?
No, but I get where you're coming from.
You understand. Yeah, you work at a gym with your gold-plated dumbbells and your concierge shit.
Number 1.
Send it to me again just in case Dane fucks this up.
It's really good. It's really good. Or number 2.
They were moving?
Oh, I got it louder. I don't know how that worked, but it's
I
louder
don't know
now.
how that was louder that time, but that's really funny. It caught me off guard because it was louder this time. Oh, shit. No, Dane fucks it up. We have to go with Dane fucks it up at least one more round.
All right. All right, so now we are moving on to 21.
Oh my God!
Yeah. That's just a fun one. That's a sound effect that could be played in a streamer's stream deck. That could be a donation sound effect.
It's good. Or
Your nipple erections are embarrassing me.
it's tough. Cause oh my God, the way you say it is so good.
It's really it sounds like a kill streak in a cartoonish video game.
Oh my God!
That sound plays after you go on a 10 kill streak, right?
Yeah.
That, I don't know if I sent you this link, but we have to talk about how I relapsed fully into Destiny 2 real quick. You roll your eyes all you want. Dane, how often do you and I play Helldivers?
I think we try to get in 2 to 3 times a month.
Pushing 2 years of doing that, right? We started playing
Yeah.
Helldivers shortly after we started this podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have 260 hours in Helldivers over those 2 years, right? Since June 25th, I have 190 hours in Destiny.
Jesus Christ.
I'm all the way back, and part of it in Gambit. I promise this circles back. I promise this makes sense. Gambit, a game mode I've talked about before. If you do really, really good, good enough, I've never been able to pull it off, and I'm really good at that game mode. The announcer for it goes, "Oh my God, I want to throw up, you sick freak! I love it though." That's what that "oh my God" sounds like. That sounds like something the Drifter would say in a match of Gambit when you pull off a 6 kill.
So
It's "oh my God" or what?
Your nipple erections are embarrassing me.
I have to go with the "oh my God" because it sounds like I'm doing a bad Spock impression in the nipple erections one. It really sounds like I'm trying to mock Spock and I'm not doing it well.
all right. Now we got number 26.
If you don't win this fight, I'm not going to jerk you off.
That or
Oh, I wasn't Googling the Fuhrer. I wasn't trying to buy a copy of Mein Kampf.
It's the mocking that's really funny.
These being up against, because the context of the jerking off one being about a dolphin is so funny.
Yeah.
It's that woman who was like, got the dolphin high on LSD and jerked off the dolphin in an attempt to teach it English language.
Yeah.
Or me mocking you Googling Hitler.
Which I haven't, by the way.
But you did.
No.
On Quora specifically, because you thought it was an anonymous enough platform that people wouldn't recognize it, then you got the email and you told me about it. So Dane's secret Hitler and Jorge are via Quora, or a dolphin getting jacked off.
That's tough, brother.
It's so tough. I have to go with the dolphin. I have to go with the dolphin. I think the white supremacist one is so good. It's so funny.
All right.
But threatening a dolphin with no hand jobs if you don't win a fight against me specifically in an NFL stadium is so funny.
It's really good. Here we go. We got number 13.
You want a little Zeppeli or you want a little Thangalang?
You do sound crazy in that.
I sound fucking deranged, okay?
That or number 7.
I feel like 2's an average number of murders.
That to me is so classic out of context. Like, that's hilarious.
The thing is, that's out of context for any other person. For me specifically, if you played that clip, people would be like, yeah, that I believe Trent believes that. Like, I think that's a normal thing for Trent to agree with. Fuck. I'm going to go with the Zeppeli or the Thangalang.
I'm going to level with you. I thought that was going to go out round 1. Unfucking
Really?
real.
The way I say
Unfucking
Thangaling
real.
is really getting to me. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
got a
very
good
good.
bit for me in the background there, I'll be honest with you.
All right, here we go. Number 8.
Yeah, dude, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. I'm not thinking about the needle.
The dogs didn't like that one. Okay. So that
Or number 24.
It might, but if McCarthyism was still a thing, I would inform on you. I would say you were a communist.
these are both excellent.
They're phenomenal.
The problem is with context, the dentist is the funnier one. The context of me getting an air gun blown on my neck with a man's fingers in my mouth is way funnier than me implying you're going to McCarthy jail because you like ketchup on a hot dog. Which I still don't understand why I said that, because I haven't eaten a ketchup sans hot... Okay, well, that's not entirely true. I will have a hot dog without ketchup, but if I do, it's because there's barbecue sauce and cheese or chili on it. And I feel like you don't mix ketchup with either of those things. Like a chili cheese dog or a barbecue dog doesn't need ketchup. But if I'm having just a raw dog in a baseball game, it's getting ketchup.
All
Getting
right.
so much ketchup.
So what is it?
It's got to be the fingers in my mouth, unfortunately.
Man, that's number 8. Wait, what is it? Hold on.
Yeah, dude, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. I'm not thinking about the needle.
That was it. Oh, God, I almost forgot. Oof. All right.
I'm so glad I didn't pick Tiny Penis to get played 7 more times.
You're welcome. We are moving on to the quarterfinals.
Don't say you're welcome. You don't get to say you're welcome. You clipped it and sent it here. I decided it doesn't get played, not you. You don't get to say you're welcome for that, you sick fuck. Like you don't have it just to play at the end of the episode to mock me. I know what you think. I can see inside that skull of yours, and it's full of red flags. You're a communist. I'm reporting you.
All right, we are moving on to the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals right here, ladies and gentlemen, because I know how brackets work. Number
Man,
25.
Fuck you twice. Fuck you front ways and back ways. How about that?
Number 25.
CTE may be permanent, but glory is forever.
Stand
Or
by that.
number 12.
Oh, politics make me horny.
Oh. I think this is the round politics loses. Because unfortunately, politics don't make me horny anymore. They just make me like really depressed.
Yeah. All right.
But CTE is in fact forever, which is somehow, or CTE is somehow permanent, which is somehow in my brain separate from forever.
Here we go. Number 11.
Look, today's raw and unfiltered like JFK milk, buddy.
JFK milk is such
Or
an insane sentence.
number 1.
Send it to me again, just in case Dane fucks this up. Oh, shit. See, The problem is, Dane, these really should have been finalists. Because it's me saying, in case Dane fucks up, or me actively fucking up, which is really the core of the podcast.
That's true. That's true.
But JFK Milk is so good. It's so insanely good. I have to go JFK Milk. That's so stupid. Of course I've missed them up.
Here we go. We got number 21.
Oh my god!
I just want that as a soundboard button I can press whenever, okay?
Or number 26.
If you don't win this fight, I'm not going to jerk you off.
It's that one. It's the jerk off one.
Whoa.
The oh my god is so funny, but it's so stupid. If you don't win this fight. Because imagine that in any other context of like a boxing movie. Any other film. Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
I don't think they care for the podcast. I think they're critics.
I think
They're more audiobook kind of people. That's all four of them going duck tits bonkers for probably nothing. I don't think there's anything happening out there.
No.
Let's play the next clip so we can mute my audio for a minute here.
Number 13.
You want a little Zeppeli or you want a little Thangalang?
Or
Okay.
Number 8.
Yeah, dude, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. I'm not thinking about the needle.
I mean, come on, man. Come on, that's hilarious. Because the not only just the intensity, but the genuine, like, I have to tell you this.
I have to go figure out what's going on with those animals because this is getting excessive. You think your thoughts, I'll think mine. I will be right back.
Hey guys, staying here. Funny. As soon as he leaves, a train goes by, so you guys are just gonna hear that. This episode, technically speaking, has been I'm speaking over the train. I don't care. This episode technically has been like, there's been some real high highs, folks. Like me being able to play stuff through our like video thing, I'm pretty proud of that. I think it's pretty cool. But everything else that has gone wrong is atrocious. I'm sorry it took me halfway through the episode to figure out I could just press the preview button and there would be no pause. But hey, thanks for listening to 100 episodes. Even if you showed up at episode 99, thanks for being here. And it just, I don't know, I really appreciate it. It's something that I look forward to every week. And you know, we're gaining plays, which is, you know, hey, it works. But either way, we're still gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I don't know, till the end of time, or one of us, you know, can't. I don't know. But thanks again for listening and watching. If you're watching, that's pretty cool. Gosh, do I have anything else I want to say? Oh, here's my pencil and paper. There it is. I'm doing it. Man, how does he do this when like I'm gone for so long? Like, what does he talk about? Because he really does insult me, or he goes off on a tirade on something else. Because he did that before. I think what was the most recent one? It's about something. Oh boy. Oh, he's coming back, y'all. He's coming back. I love it. I'm an improviser and I can't, Jesus. I'm an improviser and I can't come up with anything to say just to nobody. Either way.
It fell over again.
Nice. All right. So.
Nice.
Nice.
Good shot.
So what is it?
It's the fingers in my mouth.
Yes. I am so
You
glad
don't get to say yes so excitedly to fingers in my mouth. We're not beating a single scrap of the allegations.
All right, we are in the semifinals, and I'm saying it confidently with my chest.
How many are left?
4.
Fuck.
Suck it. All right, we've got number 25.
CTE may be permanent, but glory is forever.
Also, I didn't clock that until you brought it up, that permanent and forever are different. Like
that's
in your
what's
brain
killing
they
me
are.
about that clip. Is I'm fully willing to say permanent and forever like it's not the same thing. And like logistically and linguistically, they are. That means the same.
Yeah.
Permanent and forever are like synonyms in the dictionary.
Mm-hmm. So that, or number 11.
Look, today's raw and unfiltered like JFK milk, buddy.
The buddy at the end really sells that. for
The
me.
buddy's very good. What'll it be? What'll it be? Because I think also there were a couple of these. I think that might be one of the ones where you were sick and you were like, oh.
Because the worst one is when I was so sick and dosed on cold medicine, instead of an actual episode, I just ranted about a video game idea I had.
Oh, yeah.
That was a hell of an episode where I was just so out of my mind on cold medicine and a viral load that I was twisted. What's the first one again?
First one.
CTE. It's
Yep.
the CTE.
Mhm.
It's the CTE. I think CTE being permanent or forever has to advance over RFK's milk.
Alright.
JFK's milk, excuse me. I milked JFK, not RFK.
Here we go. Number 26.
If you don't win this fight, I'm not going to jerk you off.
Or that was 26. Here's 8.
Yeah, dude, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. I'm not thinking about the needle.
That one's made me laugh every time.
I think that one has to go. That advances.
Yeah.
I think it does.
All right. We
Like,
are
jerking
in-
off a dolphin's funny. But me trying to hide a semi at the dentist is unfortunately funnier.
All right. This is the final for
final.
Trent
And
out of
before
context.
we play the finals,
2.
before we get here, I just want to thank you all because somehow, even if this is the first episode you've listened to, you have listened to up to this point 30 instances of me saying some of the craziest shit I'm assuming you've heard in a while. I'm not saying I'm the funniest or the most insane, but all of this condensed into one bit, that's a lot. So thank you for sticking it out. Thank you for getting here. And I want you to put in the comments of whatever platform or social media you are seeing this on, who do you think should have been the winner? If it's one I took out early, I want to hear about it so I can talk about it next episode so we have something to do for episode 101.
It's funny because I said the exact same thing. We share the same fucking brain cell. When you were gone, I was like, you've only joined in on episode 99. So, hey, fuck yeah, same
You know
brain
what?
cell.
We're the same person. That's the reason we're doing this. But seriously, it's been so good. Listen to this. And I'm not, and I want to clarify there, I'm not by any stretch of the imagination hallucinating that we're a successful podcast. There's like 6 of you that listen week to week. But you know what? You listen every week. And I have to thank you for that because watching those analytics go up on our Spotify creators app, it's really fun. This is really what this started as 100 weeks ago. It was an excuse for me to see one of my best friends more often because he moved across the fucking country. And it's turned into something that's genuinely so fun to make and really cool to share with people. And even though I know deep down it's like a 4.7 out of 10 podcast, it's my 4.7 out of 10. And with enough talk and enough extra credit and enough lying to your teachers, that 4.7 turns into a 6.8 and you pass the class.
On that lovely note, we are in the finals. Is it number 25?
CTE may be permanent, but glory is forever.
Or is it number 8?
Yeah, dude, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. I'm not thinking about the needle.
Here's the thing. The whole sentence of, yeah, man, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. You think that's it. But then I'm not thinking about the needle.
I think, here's my question. Right?
Oh.
Popping a semi with your man's fingers in your mouth is one thing. But does the CTE lead to the semi? Is there an amount of brain damage that caused that? Like, is there a direct line of, like, the thickness of my skull versus how many fingers it takes? You know, that's all I'm saying. Can't wait for that to be on next 50th episode's bracket.
If you remember.
Yeah, I probably won't. There's enough buzzball on. I don't remember my name. Unfortunately, as much as it pains me to bare my soul and my nuts to the public, I have to go with the fingers in my mouth. Being truly one of those things that, out of context, I don't know if any other person could place that. I don't know if you played that for 100 random passerby on the street, I don't know if a single person would say, oh, he was at the dentist. That might be the most no context, duck tits bonkers thing I've said in a very long time. And as such, this is the Trent out of context bracket. that has the least context.
Has the least context? Wait, you saying that this does?
Yeah, dude, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. I'm not thinking about the needle.
That one. That'd be the one. That would, in fact, be the one.
Well, and Trent, you have the whole episode is you taking a breather. So I'll take us out. Ladies and gentlemen, and those above such labels, thank you so much for joining us for episode 100. We've been doing this 100 times, and the fact you're here with us is fantastic. Just to repeat it in case you forgot, number 8 is the winner of this particular round of Trent Out of Context. And you know what? I mean, why not?
Yeah, dude, I just popped a semi with a man's fingers in my mouth. I'm not thinking about the needle.
There it is. That's the one that wins. Tell a friend. Tell a coworker. Tell a coworker that, you know what? You do say some out of context crazy bullshit, but that's why I come to work, because you know what? It brings me joy. And because I don't know about y'all, this brought me joy. Tell a friend that has never either A, listened to this, or B, even heard of a podcast. Throw them in the fucking deep end and send them to this episode. And then say, oh, no, that one was just a little too crazy. Go check out episode 50. Dupe them again, just because it's fun.
Fuck.
I am. Check us out on all the socials at Our Unrecorded Podcast, wherever you can listen to podcasts. Follow the socials. If you actually post anything on the socials, boom, got him one more
Lower
time.
your voice.
I love it. This man is fantastic. He is one of my best friends, and I wouldn't rather be doing this podcast with anyone else. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.